So about a month ago, I was very mentally drained when it came to basically my thoughts, and I was very anxious in a lot of things. I was thinking a lot about certain aspects of my life, and I tried to somehow process all those thoughts at once. I didn't know really how to do that because I was kind of inexperienced in that. And I wanted to basically fix this issue because I was just thinking on how to stop this whole pressure that was building on my mental health and overall my thoughts, my ideas. I wanted to somehow process them in general, and I didn't really know how. But then I remembered that a lot of the self-improvement community, they were talking a lot about journaling your thoughts. You basically writing down those thoughts, those ideas that you would like to process on a sheet of paper or into a text document to basically let them rest. At first, I was very skeptical. I didn't know if it would work on me because I'm the type of person that doesn't really like to try new things, even though I try to basically somehow always do something new if there's the opportunity. But I was very skeptical towards it. I didn't know if it would work. But I remember it was June 17th when I just randomly opened my Notion app where I have all my text documents, where I basically have my work, and I started to write into it. I basically created a page and I just started to basically write what was on my mind in that time. I wrote everything that I wanted to, and I tried also to create my own opinion, what for example happened that day, just how I would get through it, what I would do to make my life a bit easier when it came to the mental side of things. And I have to say, it kind of surprised me. The process was very calm, it was peaceful, I'd say. I think it very much helped me when it comes to laying those things on the table and just trying to process them all at once. Yeah, like instead of me trying to untangle everything that was in my mind, just me thinking about it, I just whipped out my Notion app where I have all of those documents, those text documents. I created a new page and I just started writing with my keyboard and was basically processing all of those thoughts. I know a lot of people might use a journal or like a piece of paper itself and a pen and they would write into it, but I feel like for me, I preferred much more the keyboard or the keyboard on my phone because it was much faster and because it was very easy to carry. It wasn't like a journal, a physical journal that you would carry somewhere. And with a phone you can just immediately start writing your thoughts down and what you think in that time. Now, of course, I'm not saying that this is the only method that you should utilize to basically clear your mind, for your mind to not be encumbered. I know there's also meditation. You can go out for a walk in the park or the forest, let's say, to clear your mind, or just talking it out with someone. That's for most enough. But I think this is a very underrated way of you processing all of those things that are going on in your brain. So I think it would be a pretty good idea for you to give it a try. But let's get practical, and I'm actually going to show you how I do my journaling. Of course, I'm not going to show you the logs that I have because there's some personal stuff in there, but I'm going to just show you the layout on how I do it, because I think the layout that I have it in may very much differ from the rest of the self-improvement community. So let's get to it. So now I'm on my bed, as you can probably tell, and I'll be basically showing you how I journal, how I do it on the iPad here in my Notion app that I use a lot. So as you can see, this is the main title screen, the main page, the how do I feel journal. And as you can see, there's also a description where it tells this is my journal that I will write in when I process my thoughts about my life and when it feels right to write them down. And there's also already the 2 months that I've already completed. You can see there's June 2025, and there's a bunch of vlogs that I did. Sometimes I missed a day because I didn't feel like journaling or I just forgot, which is totally fine. You don't have to journal every day. I think journaling is most important when you actually feel like it, when you feel like writing something down. So I don't think it's a necessity for you to journal every day. There's also July 2025. I've missed some days here. Today is the 24th, I believe. So today is the 24th, so I missed a couple of days. But it's very simple. All you do is basically you open up July 2025, the page, and you click this plus button and you write the today's date. So I write the 24th of July 2025. And my journal works more as a diary, I'd say. It's not like the other self-improvement channels, which basically tell you to write down 5 things that you're grateful for, or 5 things that you missed today but you will do the next day, let's say, something like that. So for example, right now I wrote down, today I woke up and had a nice breakfast with mom. It was very nice that I could spend more time with her before going to work. We were talking randomly about relationships and some beautiful aspects of it. And now I would more describe what we were talking about, and it's simple as that. You basically write your process for the day and you kind of create your opinion about it and how you felt in the moment or how you feel now when writing it. So it's simple as that. Of course, I will write more into this journal later on and actually have a more detailed log during this day. Yeah, but it's simple as that. So if you would like to try this, you can. It's always up for the grab. It's something new that I tried as well, and I actually was very surprised that it actually helped me in many things when I felt down. I didn't really feel good. So if you're up for something new, you can try that. But anyways, this is it for me. I hope you have enjoyed this video and I hope it has helped you. I think someone that may have something going on right now will appreciate this, and I'll see you next time. Peace, bro.